Adam, a dramatic start to the FA Cup campaign, winning here at Warrington. What are your thoughts on the performance?
Listen, we did what we needed to do, and we won the game. Wasn't a great game from our perspective. Probably neutrals. It was quite a good one. 5 goals and hitting the crossbar, good save. So but from our point of view, we knew that this game would be so difficult, especially coming here a few weeks ago in the league and winning quite convincingly. We knew that would make today's game even more challenging, and it's never an easy place to come anyway. We started really well, scored, and then I felt we just became a bit pedestrian in our play. Didn't play with enough urgency, just played sideways, backwards too much. Didn't have enough quality going into forward areas, and we've conceded 2 poor goals for me. Again, which is probably the biggest frustration. But to be fair to the lads, we dug deep and came from behind to win, and that's always difficult away from home. I thought second half we were better. We had decent control of the game, created some chances, and I thought our first goal that Isaac scored and the last goal to win it was a tremendous piece of play. And in the end, we're just delighted that we've managed to progress.
Plenty of action in that first half, like you say, 4 goals, obviously including the equalising penalty that Will scored. What did the half-time team talk look like to get the game back into your hands? You were saying there felt the game was quite pedestrian in that first half.
Yeah, I didn't think we were at it first half. Thought we started really well, but then sometimes you can score too early, and we just became a little bit. They were very well organised, and through probably aspects of our play just being a bit slow and being a bit impatient at times, and making individual errors, turning the ball over. It gave them opportunities on the break, and then they grew into the game. They finished the first half the better of the 2 teams. Obviously, we managed to get back level, which I think, to be fair, the referee should take credit for giving that penalty, because you see that happen quite a lot, and referees they're not brave enough to give it. And I thought fair play to him for seeing it and for giving it, and obviously Will put it away. So half time we just asked for more. Just cut out errors, be closer to them all over the pitch, just be better with the ball, play with a little bit more tempo, a bit more urgency. And as I say, I think the goal that we scored to win it was a brilliant goal, and we knew that the lads coming off the bench today would contribute massively to the game, as they did in the game in the league here a few weeks ago. So great credit to Jamie, great to have him back, for his quality, his run, his composure to retain the ball, and then Stefan's header's just a phenomenal header, isn't it? Worthy of winning any game.
What kind of challenge, I'm intrigued, does that pose as you as a manager? You mentioned Jamie Allen, obviously he's been on international duty with Montserrat. What kind of challenge does that pose for you as a manager when you're bringing a player back in from international duty into first team domestic football?
Well, first and foremost, it's great for him that he's had that opportunity, and I believe he's done very well while he's been over there, and that's what you want. He didn't get back in till Thursday, and he's obviously had a lot of travelling, multiple flights, so he hadn't trained with us all week through being away. And when lads have had that amount of travelling, you're just probably mindful that they've got a bit of fatigue in there, and particularly Jamie being so explosive. If we'd have started him today, he wasn't involved in the prep we did on Thursday, and he also probably risked overloading him. So we knew that he'd have a big contribution to play, as would Stefan off the bench, and it's just great that Jamie's come back to us injury free, fully fit, and obviously ready to go.
Well, today was also your 100th game in charge. How happy are you with the strides that this team has made since you first took over?
Well, obviously, first and foremost, I'm delighted to have got to 100 games. I feel like we've done a lot of really good work here since I came to the club. We've massively improved the culture and the environment, and just general standards and professionalism, expectations of one another and ourselves. And the players deserve enormous credit, because ultimately they're the ones that go on the pitch and have to perform, and in the main they do that for us. So I think reflecting, it's been a good period of work, and obviously just delighted to get through today. What I would say is it's probably our poorest performance in the last 4 games, and we've won. We did say to the lads, we will probably play not as good and win, and that's the most pleasing thing today.
Well, how do you look to improve perhaps on that performance from today and carry it forward to the Brackley trip away next weekend?
We just will do. I mean, we've got a County Cup game on Tuesday, don't forget, FC United. It's another big game. So, we're looking forward to that. It's a competition we want to try and do well in and progress in. So it's just about lads recovering now, getting ready for that game. Listen, I probably won't be watching that one back so much, and I won't be rushing to watch it back, shall I say. The main thing when you get into the cup is just win, win, and we have done today. So we won't be too critical of ourselves as a group for maybe our, not the best performance. But I think you've also got to give credit to the opposition as well, because they're always a difficult team to play against, and particularly here at home.
Great, Adam. Thank you for your time.
Cheers.